After that day, Chisum stopped sweeping aimlessly. Now he listened with purpose. Each grave became a door, each whisper a thread, and slowly the threads began to connect. The first name that kept returning was Honorable Marcus Dyke, village chairman, donor to the church, man of smiles and fat handshakes. Whenever Chisum passed the graves of young men who had died suddenly, the voices stiffened. That one. He knows. He ordered it. Chisum tried to block his ears, but the dead were patient. They had waited years. At night, the cemetery no longer slept. Chisum would sit on a flat stone, knees pulled to his chest, as voices rose gently around him like elders gathered under a moonlit tree. They did not all speak at once. They took turns. One grave belonged to Auntie Ifonanya, a trader who had died in a fire. The fire did not start by itself, she said. I refused to sell my shop. 2 weeks later, kerosene found me. Another was Pastor Jonah. Officially, he had fallen ill suddenly. I confronted them, the voice whispered. I quoted scripture. They quoted money. Chisum's hands shook. Why tell me? He whispered. Silence. Then Obina's voice returned. Because you are poor, and poor boys are invisible. The living confirmed it. No one questioned where Chisum went at night. No one asked why he returned with dirt under his nails and fear in his eyes. They only noticed him when they needed someone to blame. One evening, a group of boys blocked his path near the market. Cemetery boy, one laughed. Why do you smell like death? Another pushed him. Maybe he eats with ghosts. They laughed. Chisum said nothing, because that boy's brother was speaking to him from the ground. That night, the cemetery changed. The air thickened. Voices grew sharper, urgent. Something is moving. They are afraid. When the powerful grow afraid, blood follows. Chisum saw it then. Fresh footprints, not his. Boot prints, heavy, deliberate. He followed them to the far corner where an unmarked mound lay. No stone, no cross, no name. The ground spoke. I am not supposed to be here. Chisum fell to his knees. Who are you? I was never reported missing. I was erased. That was when the jeep returned, closer this time, headlights off, engine breathing. A voice called softly from the darkness. Chisum. The boy stood frozen. Honorable Marcus stepped forward, smiling as always, too wide, too calm. You work hard, he said. Hard-working boys deserve protection. Chisum said nothing. Marcus's smile thinned. I hear strange rumors, he continued, about you talking to yourself. A pause. Talking to graves. The wind stopped. The dead held their breath. Marcus leaned closer. You don't hear voices, do you? Chisum met his eyes, and for the first time, the dead spoke through him. No, Chisum said quietly, but they hear you. Marcus stepped back. Just one step, but fear had already entered his body. That night, the village council met in secret. Chisum heard of it before the living even gathered. They want you gone. Before election season. Before the soil opens its mouth. Obina's voice was steady. You must choose, boy. Run or reveal. Chisum's chest burned. How? He asked. Silence. Then, we will show you. The cemetery shook, not violently, but decisively. One by one, graves whispered locations, trees, houses, wells, farms, places where truth was buried twice. By dawn, Chisum knew more than the police, more than the journalists, more than the chairman himself. And knowledge, like blood, has a smell. The village dogs barked that morning, the church bell rang without a hand, and Honorable Marcus Dyke woke up screaming, because in his dream, the dead were standing, and they were pointing.